Hello, welcome to Sentinels of the Multiverse. This is a game that I really enjoy playing, the card game anyway, but I don't really have people to play the game with. I have people I can play games with, but most of them either they don't like this game, they're not into it, or it we just don't have time to play it because one of these games can last hour, 2 hours, whatever, depending on how the card draws go and etc. So it's not often I get to play the game. It is a game that you can play solo, and so I do at times play it solo. And based upon the fact that I do like it, I thought, well, I'll buy the video game, see how that works. And so here we are. We're going to do a series on the Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. Now, here are the teams that I've put together. I did research to find out like what were the different teams in the actual multiverse universe, I guess is the way to say it. And what I found were these different titles of teams. These all had a roster, so that's the rosters on these three teams. But these two teams, the Arkham Coven and Egyptian Pantheon, they didn't have a full roster. And so whatever slots were left, like the Egyptian Pantheon just had Raw. I can't imagine Raw going up by himself against all the different villains. Now, maybe that was the goal, and maybe we might want to try that at one point in time to see if he could do that, but I doubt it. And so I filled out the rosters based upon who I just thought would be a fit or who had not been used before, I think, really. And also, having like trying to have a tank, damage dealer, a tank being the person who can take the most damage, uh, and then a healer kind of a thing, support hero. So that's kind of what I built these teams out on. And then I came up with my own team, the Wise League. These would be the heroes that I would put together as a team. And the idea is I'm going to take each of these teams, we're going to match them up against each of the villains and see at the end then who has the most defeats and the most wins. So that's the idea here. And I figured, every Saturday I would play a match and we'll see how it goes. There are quite a lot of villains in the game. This means this is going to be a long, ongoing series. I will say I'm not really good at the game. I'm not an expert at it. So, I don't know what the best card builds are and best combos are, that kind of thing. So, probably not going to do that well, but if there are any experts out there who watch the series who would like to give me advice on how to play different heroes better, I would appreciate it. I've done some research, but still, I'm not that great when it comes to again playing these kind of card games, especially because if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all, kind of thing, and my draws aren't really that great. I don't really get really great hands, and so there's that aspect of it. Plus, at times, I think the card game versus the computer game. The card game, you could be sure that whatever you're drawing is whatever was stacked in that deck of cards. In the computer game, I'm always a little suspect that it's cheating and it's pulling up cards right at the right moment that makes a difference for the game to defeat me, as opposed to it just being actually the next draw that was in the card or in the deck, and that I'm not getting the cards I should be getting because the game is just holding back those cards. But that's I doubt that's the case. I'm just saying it's a little suspect at times. So anyway, that's the setup, and I hope that you will enjoy this series as we go through this, and hope you'll join me in the series. Have a fantastic day.